And this building is 200 years old, which I just love. But this is where it all happened. This is to come in here with all my artwork and say, is this anything? Is it anything, Joel? I started writing, and we were needing to self-publish, and so my husband said, let's just name it Rosewater Cottage Press. So it was born of. The cottage is such a sweet little cottage, and with the roses, we planted roses out front, and so it all just kind of fit. Music fills the air at this annual Dickens of a Christmas. I believe there's no finer place for a Fox family to live than in Franklin, Tennessee, on a street that's fair. On an Easter Sunday, I'd received the little mouse making kit, and I made her. And then I knitted her little shawl. I'd come across some tiny pink needles, knitted her shawl, and she just was the sweetest thing. And her little abode was taking up the entire kitchen counter. And my husband, all these adventures, and my husband said, you really need to write a children's book. I said, I don't know anything about writing a children's book. I taught school, I write a blog, and that's my skill set. And he just kept on. He said, this is so cute, these little stories, this little mouse, you really need to do this. So finally in August, that was 2011, I sat down and just wrote everything out. Everything from how she came to be. And I said, there it is. Now I don't know anything else to do. They might just come across bits of buttery sweet kettle corn, and oh, how they savor each delicious morsel. You are beautiful. The autumnal colors are brilliant. The purples and oranges and yellows mingle with the corn stalks and bales of hay. We met with Flower Pot Press here in Franklin. He said, this is a whole different animal. This is like Beatrix Potter. This is old school. This is really sweet. And what we do, it's like apples and oranges. He said, we do mass quantities of things. He said, this is so neat. He said, start out self-publishing, and somebody's gonna pick you up. I have folders with ideas and text and illustrations, and it's just, I can't get them out fast enough. I want anybody that buys it, I want them to copy it and use watercolors, use color pencils, use crayons. So this is dedicated to my mommy, who just said, you're doing
Have you ever painted one?
No, I haven't done that. Well, I wanted to stop and paint. I'm like, no, it's a coloring book. I can't stop and paint, or I'll never finish it. The house is our muse. He moved me into this storybook cottage, and I caught storybook-itis, and I can't shake it, and it's terrible. People say, you even talk, you sound like lines out of a storybook. I'm like, I know. We went to the Nutcracker. These are the little point shoes from the ballerina that was the Sugar Plum Fairy. So she decided now that's going to be her bed instead of the soap dish that's twirl. See, just twirl. What I want to share with the little girls that are coming up today that are so bombarded with grow up fast, grow up sparkly, bling, fancy, loud. Slow down and just enjoy being a girl, being a child, and play.
That's the mouse.
Yeah, you can pick her up. This is the mouse. That's Eliza. Whilst Grammy twirls through the kitchen in her pretty pink apron, balancing plates and plates of pretty cookies, Eliza is thinking of cousin City Mouse, who's up there because they're baking, and they decide they need to send her some cookies too. Anyway, so this is my twirling apron. So see, it's all real true stories, just in case you were wondering. The closet doors and behind the blinds, and I tuck the scriptures, and so they have sweet dreams, and you will lie down and your dreams will be sweet. So that's for bedtime anxieties. The thing is that those of us who have whatever this is, it's a thread that runs through us, and Beatrix was in this time period, and then here's Tasha Tudor in this time period, and then here's the rest of us that have that same spirit in us, that kindredness, that we see the world in a particular way. A watercolor world, through rose-colored glasses, whatever you want to call it, just that childlike spirit. She has thoughts at the beginning of each book. She doesn't think in bubbles, but she thinks in doilies because she's an old-fashioned girly mouse. So there's time, I have to breathe. It's hard. Take a breath. You know, there's just some days I think, oh, should I just even stop? This is too much. I can't. And I kind of have to take a meltdown day or two. And then I can't stay down for long. What do we do next? What's next? So it's an adventure. Can't be scared. There's no time for fear. You just go.